Hey everyone, it's NinjaDomoEsq, and today I will be reviewing the Fast and the Furious toys, Stunt Stars, the Hobbs plus Navistar MXT, and Owen Shaw plus Flip Car toys from Fast and the Furious 6, not 8. They're doing kind of like throwbacks and whatnot. As you can tell, like I've already opened this, and yeah, I mean, I just wanted to keep the packaging because I do think it's well done. It's long, so if you can see, kind of it goes on and out like that. But I think the packaging does a good job of showing kind of what you can expect the toy to do. And then there's a specific reason I kept it, and it's to show you guys something. It does show you articulation. The hands and legs, or the arms and legs, move on each figure. Each toy comes with this kind of like, throw them from the vehicle kind of thing. It actually shows a scene from the movie, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they can sit inside the vehicle, even though for some reason they don't advertise that for this vehicle, but you can totally do that. But what I think is incredibly neat about these packages is you'll see, let's see, well, yeah, so you can see that hole right there. And instead of annoying twist ties, these toys have these things, which actually go up in the car. So, for instance, you can see that spot right there. Okay? So, this will actually go up inside of that. And for safety's sake and to keep the toy in the package, it is twisted this way. And then to open it, all you do is, it's kind of a firm twist, but you just twist it this way, and everything naturally pops out and comes out. This is really welcome because I feel like there's less twist ties and all that crap, and things that make it very difficult to open toys for kids and even adults. Like, it's such a pain in the ass to get, all the scissors out, or, sometimes even then it's just brutal getting through some of the cable cords. So I just thought that was a really neat invention. I hadn't seen that with other toys, and I'm a fan of it. So anyway, we've got the two toys. We've got Owen Shaw. You can see him in his vehicle. I'm going to open this bad boy out and pull him out. He sits very comfortably in his little vehicle. If you shake him, I don't know if you can hear it exactly, but inside he has a magnet, and so all of the toys, all of the little figures can stand right there. Is there another magnet area? Yeah, there's a magnet area right there, which is pretty cool. And if you wanted to throw them from the vehicle, you just do this. Done. So I think it's pretty cool how this both lifts up and you can still throw a figure from it. I think the car itself looks pretty cool. I think it's got some pretty neat details going on here. And it rolls, typical. It's got some nice heft to it. I don't know if it's die cast. It's like a really solid plastic, though. And then you've got the Humvee, which Hobbs, aka Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, drives in the movie. And there he is, and he is with magnets, and so I can turn this bad boy upside down. And just like The Rock in real life, I feel like he really would stand just like that. The gimmick for this thing is, if I press this button, this shoots out. But it really comes about like this far, so don't get super excited. If we take Hobbs off of there, again, you can do this and throw him from the thing. He also has magnets, so he can stand there. Yeah, there are key points in the car where the little figure will stand. I feel like it's a pretty good little minifigure of The Rock. I love the little gun holster. You can't do a whole lot with them, but it's still better than nothing. I appreciate that you have the little figures. I mean, Owen Shaw's maybe... It's like, oh, right, he's that guy from that movie. Like, I don't know if you could really pick that up. I think this vehicle is super cool. I believe you can only get it with this sort of 2-pack that they've got rolling. This is neat. It's fine. I mean, it's a big Humvee. You know, you've got this giant hook. And it does have a rope cord. And so you can attach the hook to stuff. And then you can attach the Rock's arm, or Hobbs' arm, I should say, into that little holder. And, you know, he can kind of zip line across things, so on and so forth. The only problem is that, I mean, it's this giant cannon, which, I don't know. I mean, I know they have to do things for them, you know, to market the toy. They didn't mention this in the packaging, I don't believe, but you can actually put Hobbs right on in there, so he can drive his vehicle as well. I think there's pretty decent attention to detail within the car. Here's what it looks like on the bottom. I mean, that's pretty standard. Again, this has some weight to it, so, you know, I don't know. I feel like if a kid really wanted to, I don't know what the age, it says 5+. I mean, a kid could really chuck this thing, like, on some concrete, and I don't think you're going to get, you know, break the pieces. I think you just scratch it up really good. Or really well. I don't know. What is it? It's late as I'm filming this. So, I am a big fan of the Fast and the Furious franchise. I think they are a lot of fun in the most ridiculous way. But in some ways, they've become these amazing sort of westerns that, you know, instead of guns, even though I know they have guns, they feature cars. And so those are kind of, you know, that's my take on it. It's sort of the 21st century Western, but with vehicles. I think this is cool. It's $20. You can get it at Target, Walmart, I don't know, pretty much anywhere. It's made by Mattel, which I am hit and miss on. But I feel like they did a good job with this line. I'm going to do another one of Dom and the Charger that he has. They have other playsets that are pretty cool that don't feature minifigures, but they're the equivalent of like those Hot Wheels where, you know, the car will jump over something. And like, you know, it's about like that size. You know, it's like a little Hot Wheels car almost. But it's not Hot Wheels. Don't get it twisted, as Drake would say. And yeah. I mean, I just think it's cool that they're coming out with toys from all the movies. And I don't know if it's all of them. But the fact that, you know, this line extends back to Fast and the Furious 6, which is 2 movies ago, once 8 comes out. That's pretty neat. I'm excited for the 8th film. I hope they make 1 million of these movies. And it's neat that you get toys that aren't just cars. Like, I know the franchise is all about cars and things like that. Honestly, I'd like straight up action figures, to be honest. And I bet people would potentially buy those. I mean, you know, they don't have to be mass market. But, you know, maybe they should consider some type of, like, exclusive line that's only with Target. Please don't go with Walmart. I'm going to review the Kong Skull Island toys that were exclusive to Walmart. And that's a mixed bag. But that's coming up. Anyway, I've done a lot of talking. I hope you guys, you know, like these videos, appreciate them. You know, every time I just kind of roll with it. It's not the most professional kind of thing going on. But, you know, I just want you guys to see them. And, you know, maybe you don't buy them. You just enjoy this. You just get to see someone else do it. But yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's fun for kids. I think it's fun for adults to an extent. You know, if you just want to mess around with something, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I just saw one of the Fast and the Furious movies, and you know, kind of do crazy stuff with it. I don't know what. So yeah, and then most kudos goes towards their safety innovation that also keeps the product in place in the packaging. because, as you can see, the cars and the vehicles would be exposed. So, great job, Mattel. I think these are a must-buy if you're a Fast and the Furious fan. At the least, buy something, to help support these movies and the merchandise, because I want more merchandise, actually. I'm pro merchandise. Especially if you keep putting The Rock in these movies. I'm going to go see it, guys. Rock. The Dwayne Johnson. I don't know. I'm tired, guys. Anyway, go to St. Jane Media. Look at all of the awesome articles we've got. I mean, I'm doing stuff on anime. I'm doing stuff on comic books, video games, regular books. Sometimes we get into politics. I know that can be a bummer. But, there's stuff for everyone. It's for, it's just a creative outlet for people who have jobs, or perhaps they're looking to break into blogging, so on and so forth. Follow NinjaDomoEsq, that's NinjaDomoEsq on Twitter and Instagram. Follow me on, I just said Twitter and Instagram. Also look for Phil the Pill, PhilThePill, on just Twitter, I believe. I don't think he has an Instagram account. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please like and subscribe and everything. All right, awesome. Have a good one. Bye.